Okay, so I'm outside. I'm probably, well, most likely in the shade, so I don't know how well you can see it. But I've been taking pictures and my hair just been looking blonde. So let's try and get into the sunlight so that way you can see the full effect. So if I'm doing this right, basically this is just how it looks. Get this bobby pin out of the way. Right, so it's mostly all up in the top. It just fades out, just like that. So it looks really good. It's not too, you know, too intense, but you can see that it's still blonde with the hint of lilac in it. So see if I can get in all angles here. So basically that's it. That's how it looks in the sun. Hi. So today's video is going to be on a new hair color that I use and a new toner that I use. So let's begin with the bleach. The bleach I use, just in case I ever switch it up, I haven't yet so far. This is Professional. This is the Satin Blue Lightener. You won't find it at Sally's, but I have seen it on Follico.com. Someone even also told me that they saw it on there. And it is on there, so if you ever, you know, if you are interested and you want to try it. Then I just used with a 30 developer. This is the Claro developer from Sally's. And I left it in for about 40 minutes. Now I really don't time, well I do time it, but I keep a very close eye on it. I wash it out all the way till it's past the orange stage, past the yellow, and then right about the pale yellow stage. I never bleach it to the white stage. So after I did that, I shampooed my hair. I didn't condition it. A lot of people want to know when to apply the toner. You want to apply the toner when your hair is like damp. More dry though, because what you want is, like for what I do is I squeeze all the water out, I towel dry it, then I just keep squeezing it again until as much water is out of your hair. Because what's happening is you want to get all the water out of your hair so that way the toner can get into the hair. So, you know, towel dry it, you know, don't have it dripping wet. The one that I use, this is the new toner that I use. This is the Blondme toner. This is, you know, obviously the box and tube. The 2-ounce tube, it's Professional. This is the Schwarzkopf Professional Blondme, and the color is Lilac. So it is a toner. It's a blonde toning cream. I use 3/4 of the bottle. So if I were you, maybe you want to invest in 2, depending on your hair type. I have thick hair. So what I did was, I used it. First I put it on my root because that's where I needed it, with a 20 developer because I want it to lift and tone at the same time. And then I pulled it through the rest of the hair with a 10 developer. Now the 10 developer I used was this one here, the Claro Gentle Lift. Now I recommend using the Blondme developer. Now I didn't have it with me, so I just used, you know, what I had, and it worked really good actually. So, you know, sometimes you can't get the developer, then you can use the Claro one. I recommend the Claro developer. So I'm glad that I pulled it through with the 10 because see what happens is the toner comes out white, and as soon as you mix the developer, it turns into that pretty lilac color instantly, like right away. So as I was applying it to the root, it was already turning lilac. So I thought to myself, if I only apply it to the root, will the lilac just be on the root and then I have the rest of, you know, my blonde hair? So I pulled it through with a 10 and it faded. I did like the biolage technique where I just kind of like brushed it into the hair. So some of my hair is lilac and some of it's just like white. So it's, you know, a mixture. It's not just all lilac. So if you want to have it all lilac, then I would suggest doing it on the foil, you know, and then closing it up. But, you know, I just pulled it through just that way. It just all blends nicely and it came out really nice. I like it. I'm going to have to go out into the sun so that way we can get more of the intense of the lilac look. So what I want to say about this is if you are looking to go like your whole hair lilac, then I highly recommend the Blondme toner. Now, if you just want to tone it without having the lilac look, because a lot of people will have problems even with the T18 that their hair turns purple, you might only want to leave it in for about 10 to 15 minutes. The processing time is 15 to 30 minutes. I left mine in for about 30 minutes. So it was all lilac. But when it's wet, it's always going to look darker, so don't panic. I washed it out. Actually, I washed it out twice. And then when it wasn't coming out lilac anymore, I just left it. I like it, though. I really, really like it. Now, what I like about having the hair lilac is that since this is a Professional color, it's going to last a really long time, lilac. And then when it washes out, it will turn, you know, back to the regular blonde. And then after the blonde is, you know, done, you know, looking at its best, it will start to get brassy. But because the lilac has already been in there for a long time, by the time your hair gets brassy again, it will already be time for your next touch-up. So you won't have to be like, you know, those extra 3 weeks with brassy hair. I might not even need to use a purple shampoo, or, you know, I might need to use it just till at the very end. I usually use it when I'm not using a lilac color like this. I use it once a week, so I'll probably use it like 5, 6, 7 times until my next touch-up. I might not even need to use it this time, but you always want to keep up with the purple shampoo. For now, I don't need it because it's obvious the lilac colors in my hair. I absolutely like it. If you're not into lilac, then don't get the color. They have other ones. Now, you always got to read your directions. I know I'm here just to help you and guide you, you know, show you what the color looks like, but always read your directions, your processing time, the kind of hair you have, and the texture and all that. The other ones they have is a toner ice. That one's for yellow effects and blonde tones, and it'll give you a toner seal blue color, more like grayish. I've seen somebody, I googled it, and they had gray hair, so that's the effect they had. Let's see. The steel blue is the one that does give the silver effect also, grayish. This one's for the orange effect and steel blonde effects. The toner in sand is a clear, true blonde tone. So basically, if you don't want to have any purple tint, any blue tint, or any silver tint, then you'd want to get the sand just to tone your hair out. The caramel is for true blondes with a soft caramel beige color. So if you want to have blonde hair with, you know, like you don't want to have it so white or super blonde, and you want it like the caramel beige color, then you would get the, what was it called? The caramel toner. Then the last one is a strawberry, and that one's for pastel rose effect, so your hair will be like a rosy blonde. And then the one I used was a lilac for eye-catching lilac tonality. So I like it. So I hope you guys like it. It left my hair incredibly soft. It has no harsh chemical smell, and it didn't burn my scalp, and my hair is really, really soft. So I know a lot of people like to come to my channel and say, oh my god, your hair's dry, it's damaged, but you know, it's blonde. What do you expect? It's gonna get damaged at some point. But it left my hair really, really soft. So for the bottom brown, I used BR2. This is the Mega Brown. You can get this at Sally's, and this is a level 6 caramel color. And the bases are blue and gold. So there's no red tint in it at all. And I applied it with the tint developer, and it came out a really pretty caramel color. So if you have like old highlights, do expect that your hair is going to turn caramel. It's very pretty. It's not dark at all. And then all I did was wash my hair with the Herbal Essence shampoo and the Aussie Moist conditioner, and that was it. That was it, just these two, and then my hair is incredibly soft. And then when it dried, I just applied a little bit of mousse and some argan oil, and I strained, and my hair looks nice. It looks good. Oops. Came out really straight and manageable at the ends, and I always give a trim after every chemical process so it doesn't look all fried at the ends. So basically that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If there's anything I left out, let me know, and I'll get back to you. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching.